Brussels has been warned over blocking competition within the single market as Germany threw Lufthansa a €9 billion £8 billion lifeline on Monday. The deal gives Berlin a veto in the event of a hostile bid for the airline. Germany's rescue package for flagship carrier Lufthansa is a very, very good solution that is taking into account the needs of both the company and taxpayers, Finance Minister Olaf Scholz said on Monday. And German MP, Armin Laschet, warned the EU should be cooperating so they can compete with rivals from the US and China. He explained competition within the single market will be a challenge for the EU in the next few years. Mr. Laschet told Euronews, the European competition and state aid rules should enable the creation of European corporate champions so that they can compete with rivals from the US and China. Brussels should not look solely at competition inside the single market. This will be the challenge in the next years. Before the coronavirus pandemic, Brussels limited the amount of state aid EU countries could give to homegrown firms as it believed it makes the competition unfair in the single market. But the bloc's strict rules were suspended during the crisis to stop firms from collapsing. This has resulted almost €2 trillion worth of national rescue schemes during the pandemic, with Germany accounting for half of it. Margrethe Vestager, the EC's executive vice president, said, overall, it ensures that public support is limited in time and targeted only to the problems that companies are currently facing. Liquidity support can be granted until the end of 2020 to help companies overcome liquidity shortages and to prevent layoffs. Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary has been increasingly critical of the move, which allows some countries an unfair advantage. He told Euronews, what's clearly happening is we have the French and the Germans creating a huge fund, billions of state aid, that will allow them to either low-cost sell against the likes of Ryanair during the recovery period or allow them to engage in mergers and acquisitions and buy up all their weaker competitors when this is over.